Good evening, everybody, and a very pleasant evening to you, wherever you may be. We are here racing Nashville Superspeedway in the 1987 cars, the Legends Series. We're the number 7 car out of 14 entries, small field tonight. Small split, probably only 28 entries in a 2-split race. And so we got 90 laps here. Last night we streamed and we raced the K5 Championship Round 2. Did not have a good race. Upon getting further review, the contact in that race wasn't entirely my fault, but I did lose the car after. Killed the motor. Finished 31st. It wasn't a good finish, unfortunately. Hopefully tonight we'll do a little better. Let's go into our garage, actually. These are the settings I am using for the race. I'm using a 12-to-1 steering ratio. We are going to use a -8 steering offset. And we are going to have the balance bar all the way back to the back. This setup is incredibly tight, and I'll go into that very quickly. These cars were updated with the new season build, and they drive very differently now, and it's not been a very popular change. I might do a separate video on it at some point, but I'm not going to go too in depth into it here, other than say that the cars were definitely changed. They definitely are drive differently, and I wouldn't say drive as enjoyably as before. The setup last week at Atlanta was tight. The setup this week has felt tight in what I've felt on it so far. It's felt tight. So yeah, we'll see how this race goes. We'll see how well we manage our stuff. We'll see how well we qualify. Oh, and by the way, also, one thing I want to mention before we start, you may notice on the bar next to my little screen here, I have a little follower goal, 20 followers. We are at 14 out of 20. When I reach 20 followers, I will, I've decided as a little incentive, I will allow any followers to vote on a series for me to stream. It has to be a series where I own the car and the track. It has to be a combo where I own the car and the track. But when we reach it, I will put out some options, and there can be a vote, or somebody can just pick something. We'll see. So 20 followers and follower chosen race to stream. That's going to be that's the challenge there. So yeah, give me the 20 followers. Let's get there, and you get to choose a race that I run on stream, as long as I own the car and the track, which I own many. So you know. So yeah, I own many of them, so you'll have options. Anyway, let's go ahead and head in and qualify. Use the clutch. I always mess up using the clutch. Always mess that up somehow. I miss a shift. Seems like. Alrighty.
Green flag.
Got a great run off the corner. Let's see how we can do here. We want to enter a little wide. Stay off the throttle and then get on it. That felt like a good corner. Yeah, that was a very good corner. Okay. Can we do the same here? Can we have 2 good corners? I don't know. Let's see. Don't want to throttle too early. Car's super tight. We kind of messed that one up. We messed up the exit there. We're still going to get a good time, though, I think. 7:05. Okay. It's good for third so far. We'll see if that holds. See if that holds. Let's go ahead and we'll put out a plug right now. There we go. Alrighty. So now we're down to 5th. Oh, I only ran 1 lap. Whoops. Oh well. We only need to run 1 lap. The first lap's always faster, so at least in my experience. I wasn't able to run a second lap faster than the first lap. So in my practice time, I do run some practice laps before each race, before the stream starts, so that people can, so that I can do well enough that I hopefully put on a good show. So people can see something that's hopefully a little entertaining and not just, terrible. So we'll see how it goes tonight. Got a minute left of qualifying. I recognize. What names do I recognize here? A handful. No, not even a handful. Yeah, I'd say a handful. I recognize a few people in here. Not all of them, but a few of them. I don't see any names that scare me, so that's good. I don't see the name from last week that wrecked me, so that's good. I kind of don't dislike only having 14 cars. I kind of like a larger field, but at the same time, a smaller field means less chance of wrecking, so, kind of like to at least have 20, but whatever. This is the time slot I have to stream this, so we'll have to go with that. I'm guessing there was probably only like 28 signups, and since the field splits at 24, this is how it had to go. Let's double check our garage. Yep, settings are where I want them. Now, if we have green flag pit stops, I'm going to have to remember to move the brake bias up so I don't spin out on pit entry. I've done that before. I've had my brake bias all the way at 42, and I've flubbed pit entry and gone around because of it. So we'll have to remember to raise that. I do have a button for it. Don't let me forget. Raise your brake bias, Josh. Raise the brake bias for green flag pit stop, stupid. And use the clutch, stupid. Alrighty. We're all done here. Qualifying's over. We are starting 5th in a field of 14. We'll see how we do today. We have a couple people who didn't qualify. Yeah, let's grid up.
We put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Alrighty, we are about to go here. We are about to go and see how this goes. Alrighty, let's see. We've got Greg right in front of us. He's fast. Oh boy. Alrighty. Let's go today and see how we do. Alrighty. Just waiting to grid up. Race Lab says the race should take about 49 minutes. It's 90 laps.
We have 2 sets of tires.
90 laps, and we very well may run all of them green. The way the car's been updated, it's the kind of meta strategy now, it seems like this season, if nothing changes, is going to be to run as long as you can on those old tires. Because you can't blow tires anymore.
Make sure you keep drinking water today.
That's one thing that seems that seems to be universally agreed upon. It's now impossible to blow tires in this car. So, and there seems to be a plateau as well as far as lap times. Like there's a point where your lap times just don't get much slower, and it's not very long into the run. So there's no reason not to just run it out on fuel now, and that's probably what we'll do if it stays green. We'll just go as long as we can on this tank. Finish my chocolate milk there. Let's run as long as we can on this tank and then go from there. Now, we're not going to abuse our tires early. We'll try to take care of our car, obviously, but...
Hey, boss man, remember, one lap at a time, one car at a time.
I forgot to warm up my brakes, but it's not the end
Man,
of the
pay your bets
world.
off, drive
They're going to
smart,
get
man.
warm pretty quickly. We're going to need to use them here.
Green, green, green.
I also have to remember to use that clutch. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's a good start. Okay. We're going to slow down. Slot in behind Greg here. For a minute at least. Is John going to try and get back around me? I don't know. Seems like everyone's taking it easy, slotting in, getting it figured out, getting it sorted early here. That's good to see. Why do people always try to call me when I'm doing something? My phone just rang. I had to decline the call because I'm doing something right now. Isn't that lovely? You know, my phone can be as quiet as a church mouse all day on a day when I'm off. The minute I'm at work or I'm, you know, talking to somebody important or, I don't know, doing a stream for all of you fine people, phone starts ringing. Never fails. Alright. Let's settle in and focus now. We've been kind of overdriving these first few laps, I feel. I just want to stay even with these guys here. No, they're calling me again. I didn't pick up the first time. Take the hint. I'm busy. Just gonna let it ring. Alrighty. Hate that. Too much throttle. There we go, that's better. Kind of bounced it a bit, but we gotta be a lot easier on the throttle here. Okay. Here we go. So if you've noticed, there's a new addition to my stream. A follower bar at the bottom with a goal, 14 to 20. I'm not sure if I mentioned this. At the beginning of my stream, I was muted. I forgot to unmute myself, and I might have mentioned it during that, so I'll mention it now. There's a goal, 20 followers. When I reach 20 followers, I will let a follower or a group of followers, if you want to vote, decide on a race for me to stream. Has to be a car track combo that I own. That's the one restriction. Whatever week it is, whenever it is, it has to be a car track combo that I own. And when we do hit the goal, I will make that list. My phone's still ringing. I swear to God. Take the hint. Take the hint.
Man. You go up there and take it from him now.
Guillermo here is getting a little wild. But anyway, yeah, 20 followers. And follower race special. You get to choose a race for me to stream. As long as I own the car track combo, we will set a time and date to do it. So, yeah. Right now, I think we're doing well. We're hanging out with these guys. I haven't done anything aggressive yet. We've got John behind us in 5th and then a big gap. So top 5 seem to be the ones that got some speed here, and everyone else is just hanging on. Either that or they're saving massively. I don't really know. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. We might have to try the high line here or something. I don't know. Guillermo is slowing us to hell down. I have to remember to back up a lot earlier on those brakes. Just, dude, like, man. I'm either overdriving it or they're having a lot of trouble right now. Okay. Alrighty, that solves that problem.
Clear high.
Overdrove the hell out of that. Managed to make it stick somewhat. Whew. Oh, then we immediately do the same freaking thing. Not as bad, but still.
Good patience, man.
We're up to third now. So much off throttle time in these cars now with how tight they are. And people getting tight, smacking the wall. A lot of that. People are used to how the car used to drive. They're not used to how it's driving now.
Outside.
Although I will say this, they are very severely overestimating how much braking you need. Either that or their brake bias is higher, or they're just trying to conserve more than I am. In which case, maybe I should slow down a bit. Oh, man, though. I'll tell you what. We're doing good, though. P3 right now. Greg taps the wall. Everyone's tapping walls today. So we can go to about lap... looks like lap 70 on field. Something like that, or... Oh, man. Alrighty. I'm just not feeling very comfortable in this pack right now.
Inside.
He's gonna dive it.
Still inside.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just go.
Clear.
He had to run. There's no point in fighting that. I need to focus on what I'm doing. Go back to fourth now. Back to fourth. Try to get in the zone here. It's still the top 5 here, running great, and everybody else just kind of chilling. Interesting note, we're in a 3,300 strength of field, and I'm the 7 car at a 3,200 I rating, roughly, so pretty high top end. Guillermo here is going to go for it. Might as well just let him.
Inside.
I'm not going to play this game right now. Not really interested in playing this game. Might actually get a run here. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Inside is clear.
So you can defend on that top line. That's good to know. That top line's definitely a defensible line.
Outside.
It's good to know.
Outside clear.
I don't know if Greg and Ryan are just really conserving or if they're trying to figure out what they can and can't do with the car or what, because there's no way I'm that fast, right? There's no way I'm that fast. We are running the Buick tonight. I showed that at the beginning of the stream where I was muted, so nobody knows, but we're running the Buick tonight. Running the Buick. Although it's no longer the Banana Buick. If you go back and watch some of my earlier videos on YouTube, I had a yellow and white Banana Buick, I called it. I changed the paint scheme. I'll show it off later. I'll show it off at the end of the race or whatever. Those of you who stick around to watch can get the pleasure of seeing. Oh my God!
Clear outside.
They're checking up so much right now. That is just killing me. Like, is this just conserving, or is this just... Am I really just able to run through these corners better than they are? I don't get it. God. I just don't know what to do, honestly. Like, I'm torn. Like, do I start getting aggressive?
Outside.
Because they're getting slower?
Still outside.
Or do I be patient and hang
Still
out?
out there.
Still have a
You're
huge
outside.
gap to like 6th.
Outside. Still out there. Still there.
This is getting intense up here, boys.
Come on, dog.
This is getting
Still
intensive.
outside.
This is getting intense.
Alright, now who we gotta get now? Working outside.
I don't... Is Greg having trouble or what? Because he just seems so slow. Oh my... Oh, a little bit of contact there. Didn't mean that.
Said you stay on him. Clear high.
Alright, he's going to cross me over here.
Side.
I just don't know what to do, man. I am not used to it being this intense up front like this
Still inside.
in this series. Usually this series things get spread out really quickly, and right now they're not.
Still inside.
And I just don't know. I'm getting ready to back off. Like, I just don't like this. I don't like...
Wide inside.
Oh my... Okay. No, we're backing off. I don't like any of this. This is so dumb. This is so stupid.
Still inside.
I honestly hate the way they've changed these cars so far. Like, I am not liking this. Everyone's just on top of each other, and nobody's really having any luck getting separation right now. I mean, these guys are fast. Like, a lot of these guys, they're guys that are way faster than me in most other things, and I'm just hanging on their ass and pushing them. And, like, you know, feeling slowed down. I mean, when I feel like Greg Wellen is slowing me up, like, this is a dude here, I've raced in lobbies with him. This is 5,600 I rating, fast driver. And I feel like he's slowing me up at some points. It's got to be the car, to some degree, I think.
Still inside.
I mean, I've gotten better since I've started. I don't think I've gotten that good.
Still there.
Alright, we're going to pinch Guillermo off here a bit, squeeze him down there. I'm definitely figuring out this high line. Definitely figuring out this high line.
Good job, man. Don't beat that thing up. Take care of your stuff. Still inside.
Alright, I'm getting in the groove now, I feel like.
Clear, clear, clear.
We made that pass on the outside, boys. Overtake. Beautiful. Alrighty. Now, I don't know if this, whether or not to stay out here or not. Because I know mid-corner, I'm whooping Greg. On entry and in the mid, I'm definitely feeling faster than he is. We'll see if that changes, though. See, I could have made that stick and throttled up sooner if I wasn't worried about turning him. So I don't know. Alrighty, let's go. Still running P4. We're on lap 25. We have 47, 48 laps of fuel-ish left. So what's that, like 65 laps or something? Or 70? 47, 25, that's 65. And then that's 2-ish. Okay. Just curious to know. Because I'm going to run this bitch long, I think. I am going to run this bitch long and see what we can do with it. Right now we're running 33.9s. Our best is a 33.0. The fall off is insignificant right now over what it used to be. Now Guillermo's fallen off a bit. I'm not sure if he's struggling or what, but I have not fallen off. In fact, I'm feeling stronger now than I have at any other point in the race right now. I'm feeling quick. And we're just going to stay out. We're just going to stay out unless there's a yellow. And if there is a yellow, we'll come in. But if there's not, I'm going to stay out. I think when we do go in, if we do, or when we do, 2 tires. Right sides only. That's what I'm feeling. Like I said, I don't know if these guys are really saving or what. There's no way I'm this fast. Right? No way. Well, let's see. Guess we'll find out. We're making good time here. We're hanging on to these guys. Usually by now, this is the point in a run where I start losing the leaders. Because they are better at saving their tires and they're better at, you know, managing their car. They're able to run better lines than I am in most races. There's always those guys, those handful of guys that are just aliens. Haven't seen that yet today. Haven't seen the aliens come out. It's been pretty much all just guys getting stuck up next to each other. A little wiggle there out of the leader. He clipped the apron a bit, I think. Guillermo's pulling back up on us. Like, you just can't get gone in this car now. There was a lot of talk about this, about it being very pack racy. How you just can't gap someone anymore. It's like when you got like a somewhat equal skill level, equal lines, but you can manage your car a little bit better. Doesn't seem to help as much now. You give the wall a little tap, not a big one, just a little one. So it brings out another interesting thought. Just a thought experiment. What's faster, going in as soon as possible and then running the rest of the race, or going as long as possible and then running the rest of the race? Because splitting it's not going to be the fastest way to do it now. Not with the way the tire fall off is. We're running 34s. We're running a second off what we were originally. And we're on lap 31. We ran 31 laps. I don't know what happened to Greg there.
At your door, outside. Still outside.
He's going to get a run on the outside. Probably going to stay ahead of us. I don't know.
Still there. Still out there.
We get a pretty good launch off the bottom here. Can we hold on to it? We can. He's still got a better run on the outside, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to get around him like this.
Clear him.
Oof. He,
Inside.
Okay, now we got to hold off Guillermo again.
Inside.
I don't know if Greg's fallen back. I don't know if he had an issue.
Still there.
Guillermo's going to clear us, I think.
Clear.
Yep. Guillermo's going to clear us. That's fine. Ugh. Okay, car's definitely feeling a little tight. I'm definitely starting to feel a little bit of that tire wear now. Whew. But still, that's a 34.2 we just ran last lap, so it's been kind of stuck at 34s around there for the last like 10-15 laps. Let's see if we can run another really good one and see where we end up. We have someone who looks like they pit early. We're obviously not doing that. Oh, bad run. Bad run.
Quarter inside. Still there.
We're not even going to try and fight this. I don't
Still
think.
inside.
Unless he's going to push up. Yeah, we're not going to
Still
really
there.
fight that
Clear.
too hard. Last lap was a 34.3, so times are definitely starting to fall off a bit. So this is interesting. Like, tonight's all about really paying attention to what the car's doing, because we didn't really pay attention that well last week. Too busy bitching about someone turning us. But I really need to see what this car is going to do over a long cycle here. And this is a great race for it, only 14 cars. Greg's still there behind us, he's chilling. You know, I don't know if Dine was saving or what. And now he's faster. Alrighty, guess we'll find out. Getting very poor exits right now. I think I need to change my lineup a bit. Probably enter higher, cut down, straighten out that exit. Kind of like this, maybe. Yeah, that felt all right. Still, am I losing time? Doesn't feel like it too much. Maybe a little bit. Okay. I'm able to gain so much time on entry, but I must be overdriving it because I give it all back on exit. Look at that. It's really strange, this kind of yo-yo effect we're having with other cars right now. They lose a little time. Then I lose a little time. Someone gets around me. Then I get around them. I mean, me and Guillermo have passed each other like at least 3 times, I think. At least. That felt alright. I don't know. I don't know what to say. We're going to see if pit stops start happening soon here really quickly. Let's see if people are going to split it in half or not. We're not. We're going long. Got 31 laps of fuel left roughly. On lap 41, that puts us at 72. Probably go, if those numbers are right, I'll probably go around lap 70. I really don't know yet, though. Really don't know yet. I just noticed that my FPS bar is being overlaid by my standings overlay. I'll have to fix that for next stream. Speaking of which, speaking of next stream, Wednesday night, running the GT4s this week at the Daytona Road Course. If you want to see something different, see a little road racing action, see me struggle with some road racing action, I recommend you come check it out. Going to be driving the Porsche Cayman GT4 at the Daytona Road Course. So come check it out. It's going to be same time, 8:25 on Wednesday night. Should be fun. We had a pretty good first week at Okayama last week. Managed a P14, which doesn't sound great except for when you consider my level of skill in road racing. And I think it was like the top split, and it was just a really wide split or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But Yeah, we are racing the GT4s. It's the open series of the GT4, so it's slightly longer races. It's 30 minutes instead of 15. I like the longer races, especially for streams. Provides more content. Like, even the fixed series only runs every 2 hours on the GT4s. So, even though it's on only a 15-minute race, it runs, and there's no yellows because it's a road race. It only runs every 2 hours, so I can't really put together a good stream doing multiple fixed races unless I want to be streaming for long periods of time or with a lot of downtime in between, which I really don't. Leader's coming in. Leader's coming in. He's splitting her in half. Good for him. So he's splitting it in half. He apparently didn't get the memo. We're running 34.3s right now, which is not bad. So all these guys pitting early are going to gain some time, and then they're going to level off with us in like 10 or 15 laps. Got another taker for pit road. All right. If the strategy that I believe is going to work is correct, then that's what's going to happen.
That's it. Let's get him.
We got fresh tires behind us here. Gonna have to let him go.
Still out there. Let's bust this traffic, girl.
I'm happy to let you go. I just need a little room to do it. Another taker for pit road there. Looks like these guys are all splitting it in half. We are running long. We are playing the long game tonight. We're going to see if this strategy of mine works.
Still out there.
I'm going to have to let him go. I can't have him hanging on my outside. I can't get a run off with him doing that. Yeah, he's probably faster anyway, to be honest. But Guillermo's staying out long, looks like. Nathaniel here looks like he's going to play the long game. We'll see if that holds. Alrighty. I'm getting a text now. Okay, so... Oof! Way overdrove it. I was not concentrating at all there. And now I've got the 8 riding my ass because I was not concentrating. Looks like Guillermo's going in.
Oh yeah, you're getting him. Leader pit road.
So we've got about 21, 22 laps left here.
Let it roll through the center.
Running 34.6s right now. Leader just ran a 34.1. Guy in front of me who's on the same tires I am ran a 34.1. So it's not like there's a lot of fall off. I think that 34.6 was because I went wide in 1 and 2, and then, oh, look at that. Okay. Gotta stop doing that. That has got to quit. Not concentrating. I'm thinking too much about it now, and I'm not concentrating on the road in front of me. So I ran a 34.6 again there because I blew 3 and 4. It's possible to run 34 still, because old Nathaniel there is doing it. Look at the fresh tires. They're not really catching us that much. See what I'm talking about here? I ran a 34.3 there. That was much better. I ran a 34.3. My fastest lap of the session is 33.082. 33.082 is my best lap of this race. I am on 53 lap old tires right now, and I just ran a 34.3. 1.3 seconds of fall off. That's it. Over 53 freaking laps. How? Explain to me how that works. Explain to me how that's possible, Iracing. Explain to me how this made these cars better in any way.
Still on your inside. Clear, clear.
This is crazy. That's what I'm saying. This is crazy. Guillermo's barely getting around us here, and I'm sure he's pushing it right now. Okay, so Nathaniel's going in.
Inside. Woohoo, go get him. Leader pit road.
See, can I get a lap lead here?
No, you're on the way.
I think I can.
Still inside. All right, my man. New leader.
Yep, I got a lap lead there. That's nice. Oh! And he tries to turn me. Good job, idiot. Good job. Pfft. Stupid. Just stupid. Just absolutely stupid. F that guy. Yeah, good job, buddy. That's one way to do it. Davey Davis, that's one way to do it. Just turn me. Good job. This is why I keep voice chat turned off in the car now. This is why. Because I'd be keying up right now instead of focusing on my driving. And I'd get myself in trouble, earning myself a ban or something. Now Ben's coming to get around us. That's fine.
Inside.
Go ahead, Ben.
Still inside.
Can you? Can he even get around us? You can. Okay.
Still clear.
So there's Ben.
Put up, my man. Tell him you're on the way.
I'm running 34.4 still. How am I running 34.4s on 57 lap old tires? Look at this. Look at this. It's wild. Oh, big tight. Big tight.
Inside.
Go ahead, Diego. I think Diego's like 2 laps down or something. No, he's not.
Clear, big girl. Working on it, boss. Still inside.
Ben's trying to get his lap back there. I am on lap 58 now. We are going to go all the way to lap 70, at least. I think we can go to 72, but I think 70 is good. 70 should be... That's going to give us 20 laps, which is more than enough time to try and get around people. We're going to have green flag pit stops. We're going to have to remember to raise the brake bias, unless we get an errant yellow here. Still pissed about Davey turning me there, but to be fair, I was kind of squeezing him. Hits the wall there. Good job. I was squeezing him, so I was not giving him a lot of room because I was trying to hold on to the lead. I don't think I got down into him, though. I think he came up into me. We'll look at the replay after the race, if I remember. So we got John here behind us now. It took him this long to catch us. He's on fresh tires. It took him this long to catch up to us. Next one's Greg, who's 2 seconds behind us to get around us to not be a full lap behind us. And we're still running 34.2s. We're running 34.2s right now.
Inside. Still inside.
Ben up there in 5th is running 33.6s.
Still inside.
He's not running that much faster than us, and our tires are shot. Or they should be. This is a concrete surface track. Our tires should be dead now.
Out of the way, Earl. Standing right next to him, bud. Already told him
Our
twice.
tires should be completely done for. And instead, here we are. In P2. Catching up. We're going in lap 70 to 72. That's when we're going in. Between 70 to 72. Had a disconnect there. Hashtag not last. So Greg's now 8/10 behind us. So in a couple laps, he's definitely gained time. New tires are still going to be faster. It's just a question of what's the plateau, right? And I feel if I was running cleaner lines every lap and not blowing corners, I'd be doing even better right now. If I wasn't blowing corners, I'd be in first right now. I'd be ahead of Davey up there. That was a good corner. See, if I was doing that every corner, I'd still be in front of Davey. I'd be leading this race right now. People would be happy to get around me for that, to get their lap back. I'm over throttling again. One of my greatest weaknesses as a driver, over throttling. Okay, we got Greg here. We're gonna have to let him around. Go ahead.
Inside.
Go ahead. I'm gonna give you the room.
Still there, quarter inside. Still inside. Looks clear.
Alrighty.
Lap cars in front of you.
So Ben's running 33.7s. I'm running 34.4s. I'm only 7/10 off. And alrighty. I'm actually starting to wonder if I'm not giving myself enough time. I don't know. Well, one way or another, this is going to be a very good thought experiment on whether staying out long
Inside.
works or not in these cars.
Still inside. Stay with him. Any help you can get us there, big Earl? Working on it, boss. Clear low.
Now, last night, I went in early and it screwed me, but that was a completely different situation, completely different car, completely different track. It has nothing to do with what we're doing here. This strategy is purely a testing the limits of the tire plateau situation. We're still running 34.2s, well, that's almost a 3, but 34.2s to 34.3s, that's what we're running right now. Davey up there, our current leader. Oof. I sent that in way too hard. Hoo-hoo. Look how much I'm having to crank the wheel. That was bad. That was bad. Alrighty. 7.
Buddy, we're going to pitch in
Alright.
4 laps.
Davey's going in.
Get the under your tires, sir.
I just got a tire warning.
Fingers on pit road.
I just got a tire warning right now.
Log some laps. Do your thing.
I just got a tire warning right now. That is wild. Okay. We're only taking rights. We're going to have to remember to jack up our brake bias when we go in. We've got 1.3 gallons left. We can go maybe 3-4 more laps. We're on lap 68.
Earl, let's get a little help with these lappers.
Lap 69. Now look how I'm staying pretty even with them. Right? Alrighty. We're going to come in, I think, this time. Lap 69. Nice. Sounds good. Jack up that brake bias. We need to jack up that brake bias so we don't get ourselves killed here. Coming
Get him
in.
out of the way, Earl. 10-4. I'm on it.
Here we go. Let's see if this plays out now. Let's see whether or not this plays out. 2 tires, fuel. We don't even need full fuel. Hang on. We need about 5 gallons.
5, 3, 2, 1.
Gonna add about 7. Taking 2 tires at about 7 gallons.
Go, 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 go. One more set of right side tires.
Gotta remember the car's gonna be looser now. 14's still out here. He's the only car who has not pit currently. Okay, we gotta remember to lower our brake bias back down again. There we go. Make sure that's set all the way back down. Okay, so currently we're in like 11th. With 20 laps to go. That's gonna... Oh! Gotta remember. Fresh right's gonna be looser. I messed that up. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do. Oh, this feels beautiful right now. Don't hit the wall, though. Okay. So this is going to put us back in the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
We're running 33 threes. Everybody else is running 34s now, it looks like. We're close to it.
Outside.
All right. Dispatch
Still
Lee
outside.
there really
Let me know you're
quickly.
coming. Clear if you need it.
Oh, beautiful. This car's on a rail right now with these new right sides with no left sides. That was great.
Outside.
I ran a 33.2 there.
Clear outside.
Alrighty. I see we have a follower. I didn't catch that. Thank you for the follow. Unwiped sphincter taster. Okay. Funny. Alrighty. Well, thanks for the follow. That puts us at 15 towards our goal. I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. I was busy focusing on my driving. Alright, we're up to 9th. You know, I wonder if this really worked for us or not. We only got 15 to go right now, or 16 to go, and we'll see. I'm definitely catching this guy, Ryan Bay. Catching the hell out of him right now. Greg Welland's only 3 seconds ahead of us, 3.5. We're catching him too. Okay, Ryan's in the wall. Here we go. Get around Ryan here.
Outside.
He's going to give us the spot, I think. Yep.
Clear high, clear high.
He's correctly does not see the point in fighting that. We got more spots up here we could get. We got 13 to go. I think we can get up there. Running 33.4s. Everybody else is running slower laps than I am right now. As long as I stay on line, on the right line, and drive well, I think we can do this. Alrighty. I think we can pick up a few more spots here. Drove in a little too hard there. Still gaining time though. That's the thing. Like, I'm blowing these corners. Imagine how much faster I'd be going right now if I wasn't blowing corners every lap. Got 10 to go here.
Doing a great job, man. 10 to go.
We need one more spot to make sure we don't lose I rating. Ooh. Can we get it? I don't know. We're in 8th. We need at least 7th. We need to at least match our number to gain I rating tonight. I'd like a top 5, but I don't think we have enough time. I think I would have done things a little bit differently if I had to redo this. I probably would have gone 3/4 of the race, but not the full 70 laps we went. Maybe would have gone 62 or something. I don't know. I think Diego here, we're going to catch him. Greg's catching him. I think we'll catch him too. Alrighty. I think we'll catch Diego here. At least get back up to 7th. The thing is, though, is that strategy I ran should have buried us in the back. And instead, here we are. We're still doing pretty good. It's interesting to see, really. That was a great corner. I just want to get around Diego, to be honest. That's what I really want to do. I just want to get around Diego here. Greg would be nice too if we can get them both. I don't know. Might be able to. We got some time, I think. 7 laps to go. I think we got time to make this work. Alright. Oh! L2. Oh, God. Okay. No, Diego's not going to give it to us. It's the final laps of the race.
Inside.
We'll have to take it on the outside here, which we can do.
Go on, you're inside.
There we go. Yep, that works.
Clear
That
speed.
works. Now, can I get around Greg? That's the question. Can I beat Greg Wellen in a race off of speed? I don't know if I can or not. I'm definitely doing pretty good, though. Look at this.
About 5 to go here.
I wonder if he's going to go low or protect high. He's going low, but I overdrove.
Side your door. Clear low.
Oh, man, that was bad. I blew that corner. Trying to overpredict what he's doing. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's come like this here and
Side.
give it a little...
Clear low.
Just can't quite get there. Can I get there here? Oh, my God. I think I can. Yeah, I think I can. Yay. All right. Stay above the thing there. Okay. Yep, got him. I think I got him.
Clear if you need it.
I think I got him. Yes, I did. Look at that. Woo! Holy hell. Man. Can I catch John here for 5th? It's only 4 laps to go. John went in early. He went in lap 46. He's one of the earliest pitter. Oh, my God. Bouncing off the wall there. Not good. I don't think we're going to catch John now. That was a bad move on my part. Thankfully, I didn't hurt the car. No way we're catching John, right? I mean, no way we're getting a top 5 here off of this bullshit strategy that should never work.
Couple more.
No way. Now, so here's the thing, I would be, if I hadn't have blown a few laps, or a few laps that I completely blew corners on, that I drove like crap on, and if I hadn't have done that, I'd be around John by now. Oh my God, yeah, we're not going to get to him. 8/10, there's no way. There's no way we make this work, right?
Coming to the white.
Yeah, this is the white flag. There's no way this works. No way. Oh man, almost a top 5 today. So close, but I don't think we're going to seal it.
Good job. Keep digging here. Get a look at your pit end. Just start getting a look at it.
Nope. Just don't have. We needed another lap. We needed another lap. If we hadn't hit the wall, I think we would have had him. One less mistake this race, we'd had a top 5. Wow. What a race, though. My God. My God.
Damn good work, brother. Good job.
Great race, guys. That was a great race, everybody. Guillermo won. Ben second, Davey third, Nathaniel, John, then me, then Greg. Greg already disconnected. Yeah, so there you go. You can run an entire fuel run and have so little tire fall off that you still finish in 7th. I mean, we were back in... I want to say we were back in like... We were in like 11th almost. Or we were in 11th, weren't we? Yeah, we were in 11th when we came out. And we fought all the way back up to 6th somehow. We almost had a top 5. How is that possible? I want to know that. How is that possible that we could play such a bullcrap strategy? That was just a dumb strategy. That was a bad strategy, I feel. Staying out long like that's not supposed to be a good strategy. And somehow we got a top 6 out of it still, which is about where we were at anyway. Maybe we could have been top 5 today. And actually, if I had made less mistakes, we would have been top 5. We would have been, I don't think we would have caught anyone else, but we would have been top 5. If I had not blown a couple of corners and if I had not hit the wall there at the end, I think we would have gotten around John. We would have gotten the top 5 out of this race. I think if I were to change anything, I would have gone maybe a couple laps sooner. Give me a couple more laps to let what little tire advantage you do get play out. So maybe lap 67 instead of 69. Nice. I don't think I would have changed anything else, though, other than not screw up as much. But there you go, P6 out of a bullcrap strategy. That shouldn't work. So iRacing, you guys really need to fix these cars. Like, this didn't work. This shouldn't work. This is not working. But yeah. So nice little experiment tonight. Nice little experiment, and we ended up doing pretty well overall. Let's go back, I guess, and we'll... What did I want to look at? Nothing really, actually. There weren't really any actual incidents of note to look at. So I think that's it, pretty much. Oh, I was going to show everyone the car. Okay, so let's look here. So here's the car. Actually, let's look at an earlier lap when it doesn't have damage from me slapping the wall like a goof. Uh, there. Okay, so here's the car. We'll go to chase cam and then edit the camera. Here we go. So here's the car. Red, white, and blue. I changed from the banana Buick to a red, white, and blue to kind of match the Racers for Christ logo. Running that main sponsor, Racers for Christ. Christ is King. And then running iRacing on the back just because it matches the colors. I think it looks pretty sharp. I mean, for iRacing paint booth, I think I did a pretty good job. And people say, well, why don't you use trading paints? Well, if I could get a good Racers for Christ paint scheme on trading paints, I'd probably use it. Hint, hint. But other than that, I mean, I think this looks pretty good. I changed the number. I gave it a slant. I colored it. I think it looks sharp. I like it. I like the way this car looks. I actually might change the border of the number to a blue. It's a black right now. I think I forgot to do that. But overall, I like the way it looks. So that's the car. That's the Buick. And yeah, overall, great race. A lot of fun. Tried an interesting strategy that worked out strangely because of how things have kind of been changed. And overall, good times. Don't forget to tune in Wednesday for our midweek GT4 challenge. It's going to be at Daytona Road, and it's going to be at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday. So be sure to check that out. Thank you to our new follower. I shouted you out a little bit ago. We are now at 15 out of 20 followers. And do remember, if we reach 20 followers, I will let viewers choose a lobby for me to run, a car track combo for me to run, as long as I own the car track. Uh, I will let you choose. And when that goal is hit, we'll work from there. I'll let you know what options you have for that particular week, and we'll do a stream. So anyway, once again, thanks for watching tonight. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Have a wonderful evening.